3 families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants.
Tell us everything about them.
The ivory towers are about to fall.
And when we're done,
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, the partners are all that matter.
There's an issue.
of course there is.
Olivia's tracked the names mentioned by the Constant, and they're dead ends.
How dead?
Obituaries for all 3 have appeared online. Accidental death, heart failure, lung cancer.
They're covering their tracks. Faster than I thought.
A contingency plan of sorts. The Constant wasn't aware of it.
Well, it seems they didn't tell him everything after all.
Something this big will leave traces behind.
The Constant says to follow the money.
Milton Fitzpatrick. The investment bank. It's a key Providence asset.
Which you worked for.
The director of the New York branch is a Providence operative. It's our best bet as a way in.
I'll tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
Right, gentlemen. Here's what we've come up with. The partners are transitioning between identities, but everything is so recent, the Milton Fitzpatrick bank records will still be intact. We've confirmed that the partners have active accounts there. However, the bank's records are remotely updated on a frequent basis. We may only have hours before any leads that could get us the new identities of the partners are gone forever. The data we need can be obtained in 2 ways. The bank's data core can be accessed through the basement vault, but getting inside the vault could be challenging. Alternatively, Bank Director Athena Savalas, Head of Security Mateo Perez, and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann each carry a partial backup drive with the data. We'll need all 3 drives to get the full data. Now, we cannot risk the partners discovering the data breach. Eliminating the bank's director, Athena Savalas, would sever the last remaining Providence tie to the bank and keep our activities hidden.
Okay, one more time. We break into the vault, extract the hard drive rack, and eliminate the director on the way out.
We.
You. Good luck, 47.
Welcome to New York, 47. The Milton Fitzpatrick Bank is open for business, but it seems there's some sort of investigation underway. Expect increased security. Your target, Director Athena Savalas, can be found in her top-floor office, overlooking the iconic Teller Hall. Head of Security, Mateo Perez, is roaming between the vault area and the Teller Hall, talking to employees. And Head of Accounts, Fabian Mann, can be found on the investment banker floor and the top floor of the bank, driving the internal investigation. Remember, we need to secure the data from the bank's reinforced vault, or, alternatively, acquire 3 hard drives carried by the director and her 2 lieutenants, Mann and Perez. Good luck, 47.
Howdy folks, welcome back to Wannabe YT. I'm Barkey. And it's been a long time since a Hitman episode. So, welcome to New York, in the Milton Fitzpatrick Bank. I'm going to do a quick resume, but first we have a quick joke break from Frank.
Got one last joke for you. A bear and a rabbit are taking a shit in the woods. And oh, I can't remember the rest, but it is goddamn funny, isn't it? Like the image of that.
Hilarious, Frank. Anyway, back to the episode. So, 47's life has been pretty eventful recently. After a bunch of his contracts turned out to have been set by a same individual, a certain shadow client, if you will, The ICA sets out to track down this individual in order to show him that, well, the ICA can't be manipulated like that. On the way, we get contacted by Providence, the organization which it seems this shadow client has been trying to neutralize all along. After the ICA finally tracks down this shadow client, 47 soon discovers that it is none other than his childhood friend, Lucas Gray, Subject 6, I believe, who is another one of those genetically modified clones designed to be the best assassins in the world. Upon this discovery, 47 decides that maybe he shouldn't eliminate his childhood friend, and instead opts to finish the job he started many years ago, taking down Providence.
Yeah.
Together, they track down the Constant, head of Providence, and the only lead on the partners, the people who founded Providence and treated 47 and Lucas Gray badly all these years ago.
I just need to do a quick routine check if you want to get through.
This is not
Just
going
a
to
quick
be as
pat down,
simple
sir.
as we
Nothing to
initially
worry about.
thought, because the partners, upon the Constant's kidnapping, immediately erased their
Green
tracks
light. Go ahead,
and ran
sir.
off. And the only way to figure out exactly where they've gone is to retrieve the data currently stored in the Vault data core, or on the backup data disks. And that's why we're here today. So, how are we going to go about this? Well, currently, there is absolutely no plan at all. I had to ditch the ICA-19 Chrome in order to pass the security check. It's raining rather hard outside. And, well, now I should probably figure out a way to acquire a disguise that will allow me to explore further, preferably with my trusty ICA-19 Chrome. What's going on here? A wrench, very handy equipment. And lead pipe white. Ah, a peephole.
God, pull yourself together, man. You can do this. Oh no. Not again.
Oh God, why today? Why today of all days? Okay, that has to be it. Oh, nope, that's not it.
Oof, that's nasty. Right, well, we learned two very important things right there. One, someone with what is probably a very important disguise is in the other room. And two, 47 really doesn't know what is and isn't socially acceptable.
God, man, I am so tired of this.
Anyway, at least we dealt with him, and we've got a new disguise. What this disguise exactly is, I'm not sure. Job applicants. I'm sure that's going to come in very handy.
Oh.
And
we talked to
indeed
everyone?
it does.
No, I think I saw him go into the bathrooms. He's been there for ages.
Okay. Doesn't sound promising. Yeah, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let me know when he comes out.
Milton Fitzpatrick is holding a round of job interviews. The final applicant was last seen going into the bathrooms where he's been for some time. Nerves, maybe?
You?
Thanks.
Oh, there you are. Feeling better, I hope. Should I let HR know you're ready for the final interview?
I feel like a new man. I'm ready.
Wonderful. Follow me, please. It's right down here.
Best of luck in your interview, 47. Let's see where this will lead you to.
Well, I've already been insulted, so things are starting off well.
Please go away. You're so not in my league.
Insulted twice now. By my future employers. That's how you know it's going to be a good job interview.
Fine.
Hello.
Still, I'm interested how this plays out.
Please, take a seat.
Mr. Thomas, have a seat, please.
Ah, Mr. Thomas. Good to meet you. I'm Kevin, and this is Melissa. We're both with HR, and we will be guiding you through this last test.
It's important to stress that there's no pass or fail here. It's merely a standard personality test meant to gauge how you'll fit into our corporate culture.
All right,
If you're ready, let's kick this off, okay?
I'm ready.
Oh dear.
Okay, so this is a very simple test. All you do is pick a card and tell us what you see there. Now, it's important to point out that there are no right or wrong answers here. It's just to give us a better impression of who you are on a psychological level. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, Mr. Thomas. Let's proceed then. If you will, please pick the card that most conjures up the word opportunity.
Now, there are very obvious clues on the signs behind them, but I didn't notice them.
Okay.
Oh, very good. This is an interesting one. What do you see here? Take in the whole image, please, and in as much detail as possible, tell me what this reminds you of.
Wealth.
Can you elaborate on that?
I see a big pile of money earned performing questionable actions.
And how do you feel about that? Bending the rules of the game.
It's what I do.
Very good, Mr. Thomas.
Very interesting observation, Mr. Thomas. Not what we expected, but that's perfectly fine. Let's take the next one, shall we? Pick any of the remaining cards that make you think of execution, please.
I'll pick this one.
Good choice. Tell me, what is the first thing you see here? Just the very first thing that comes to mind.
I see a figure in a large coat. Perspective skewed, as if I'm looking at him from the ground. He's got something in his hands.
Go on.
He's armed. Dual firearms. Large caliber pistols.
I see. What else do you see?
He's just finished a job. Perfectly executed.
And who is this man?
It's me.
Very, very interesting, Mr. Thomas.
Well, that's a very creative interpretation, Mr. Thomas. I think we've just got time for the last card. Please proceed. This last card should hopefully make you think of prosperity.
I don't think 47's getting that
This
job.
one.
All right, now look at it closely. Take a few moments, then tell me, do you see an animal or an object?
Animal.
I see. What kind of animal?
A bird. An eagle, perhaps.
An eagle. Very interesting. A forceful animal. Anything else?
It's feeding on something.
Feeding? On what?
A carcass. The scene is reflected in a pool of blood flowing from the body. It's a vulture feeding on someone else's kill.
That's very graphic, Mr. Thomas.
Yes, brutal even.
Right.
Well, that was certainly unexpected. I think the results are pretty clear, Mr. Thomas. We don't have the perfect match for the investment banker position. However, you're just the man we need for our accounting department.
I have to agree with Kevin here. We need someone a little more cutthroat for the top tier here at the bank. Someone willing to go that extra mile, to really dive into character, as it were. But on a positive note, I do believe you will fit in perfectly with the more dry-witted accountants.
Great point, Melissa. There's no need to turn this little setback into a complete failure. Someone with your particular set of skills would be perfect for accounting.
When can I start?
That's the spirit. Tomorrow morning at 8. But you know what? Have a look around the bank. You've got clearance for the ground floor, first and second floors. Get to know the space a little. And then we'll see you tomorrow.
I can't wait.
I'm sure you can see yourself out, Mr. Thomas. See you tomorrow.
So, by some miracle, 47 got hired. Which means that now we should have access to the first and second floors, which are the main accounting floors. I don't think I have access to Miss Savalas's office, but on the upside, I do have significantly more security clearance than I did before. That being said, it would be nice to be able to get to Miss Savalas' office, being told, you know, she's one of my objectives. So, I bet if I went down that corridor, I could probably go up a staircase and get there, but in order to do that, I'll need a security card. And for that, someone's gonna have to get knocked out. And apparently, he's not up for being knocked out. Well, I don't know, he wasn't working anyway. Oh well, maybe I'm better off with a security guy anyway. Actually, I'm significantly better off with a security guy because it's not suspicious for me to retrieve the ICA-19 Chrome, which is nice.
No.
Right.
Oh, come the fuck on!
Wait a moment.
Crap. Not good. So not good.
Oh! Someone's just gotten in. God, it's a good thing I didn't attack then. And he walks off. Okay, well, make up your mind. Just as long as you don't bother me while I'm working. What I do for work? Oh, it's too boring to explain. Anyway, now I'm a security guard. Got a free gun as well. Ooh, the enforcers are there. Didn't get a security card, but I'm sure that's not too much of a problem. There is an awful lot of enforcers around here though, but you know, so long as you know how to navigate around them, you're fine. I'm more worried about the fact I don't have a plan. I mean, that's not entirely true. I do have one plan, and the plan is retrieve the ICA-19 Chrome, but that's about it. It's going to be harder than I thought it would be, because the security guard who is standing in the way of the exit is an enforcer, but I can go around here, although he did hear me.
I never thought I'd see that happen. Keep your voice down, man. Prez catches us talking about this with toast. Yeah, sorry. It's just... I mean, how did they pull it off? Is there a big hole leading into the vault? You know anything?
I don't know. They've shut off access to the vault and the deposit boxes for the investigation.
It appears the vault of the bank is only accessible by high security guards holding a corresponding key card. The security hub on the second floor might provide some of the items needed to get close to the vault. Oh dear. So it turns out the security hub on the second floor, you know, the one filled with enforcers that I can't go in, is where everything I need is being stored. Oh dear. Right. Well, at least we have a semblance of a plan. Still don't know how I'm going to get to Athena Savalas, but that's nothing a bit of exploration can't fix. On another note, here's the ICA-19 Chrome. Right, here's the security hub. How am I going to get past them? Oh, hi. Awkward. Oh dear. Right, it's fine. He walked off. Back to sneaking. And intel item. IT note. Notice from the bank's head of security mentions recent issues with the building's wireless internet. If the Wi-Fi cuts out, nothing too interesting. I'm more interested in that security card, although it might come in handy when it comes to eliminating Athena Savalas.
Business as usual.
Well,
Okay.
I'll focus on her later. First, the vault. Hi again. Oh my. Close one. Right, down to the vault we go. And here we
Get
are.
restless.
This is the vault, 47. The data
Thanks,
core
Diana.
should be behind that large steel
Section
door.
off this area for now. The head of security suspects there may have been some
Okay.
gambling going on here.
But I need my things in there.
A lot of deposit boxes.
Again, I'm really sorry.
But we're not interested in those.
I'm not taking any candy.
I did do some exploring and get some semblance of a plan in the form of a mission story, although I'm still not quite sure how that will help.
Stupid hot down here today.
I'll investigate that later.
AC. Might be a little warm in here. Those exhaust fumes are just horrible.
I know.
Air conditioning system. Someone's installed an air conditioning unit in the basement garage. Okay, that's interesting. You see, I can't break into the vaults because the security system has to be unlocked via the security room I'm standing right outside of. So how am I going to get to them? Well, there is an air conditioning system, which is in the garage, which is getting exhaust fumes from the garage into the security hub. Which means that I could probably deal with them by turning that air conditioning on, right? Well, it's a little more complicated than that. Here's the air conditioning system, right? We know that leads into the security hub. How can I use this to my advantage? Well, actually there really isn't any way I can use this to my advantage. Unless I had some sort of poison. Which something tells me will be placed conveniently in this cupboard. Yes, this medical cabinet, for some reason, contains a chloroform flask, which I can use to poison the ventilation system, which should knock them all out. Let's see. Turn the air conditioning on. And there they go. Just gonna make sure nobody walks in there and tries to wake them up while I'm in there. That would be rather unfortunate. But I think they're all dealt with. Just turn that off. Don't want to poison myself now. And let's see how I can access this vault. No? Baseball being played. I can hear the beeps of the security camera thing, but I'm playing on casual mode, so there's no security cameras, but that's going to be very handy if I replay this. And there's the vault key storage. Right. That's locked, and I can't break it open with a crowbar. Thankfully, one of the guards had the key, rather conveniently. So now I have the key card. And I'm assuming this is probably also important. Yeah, there we go. And now it's time to unlock this vault. Okay, it is an illegal action, so let's be cautious. It's fine.
Great work, 47. You now have access to the vault.
Jolly good. Well, well, well. Oh my, there's a lot of lasers here. Oh wait, no. There's a system to deactivate it. Rather convenient, I'll say. Right. So, what's in here? Bunch of gold, bunch of really valuable items. I'm not interested on being wanted for theft, though. Murder will do. Although I am taking that data call.
That's the evidence secured for now. Careful not to lose it. If anyone sees you with that rack, my guess is you'll draw a lot of unwanted attention to yourself.
Ah. Now, here's the catch. This data core is absolutely huge. We couldn't possibly hide it in our inside pocket, and it is fairly obvious. You know, there are blinking lights all over it, and, well, you know, it's going to definitely raise quite a few eyebrows if we just wander around the bank holding fairly valuable information during a pretty major internal investigation. So, I'll just leave that vault data core there for now. You can wait for me. And let's get to eliminating Athena Savalas, which, thankfully, I have a mission story for it.
Yeah, me neither.
Something to do with a whistleblower.
Damn. Glad you're on our side.
Teresa, it's me. Listen, I need your advice. Remember that situation at work I was talking about? Well, I hit a bit of an obstacle here. No, nobody's discovered anything, but for some reason, security is super high today. I don't think I can get to the documents safely. There's some sort of investigation going on, and they're specifically looking for the file. No, I hid the file in a safety deposit box in the basement. Keys with me here on my desk. Hell, I can even see the journalist from here, but... This whistleblowing thing sounds great on paper, but I am telling you, it's pretty damn terrifying when you're the one doing it. Yes, I know it's important.
Right, so, let me update you on the mission story. There is a journalist in the bank called Ruby Red on the hunt for a big scoop. A good old scandal. And over there, we found a whistleblower. Someone who's intending to release incriminating evidence of the bank to the world. Now, she can't get to the information because she kept it in one of the deposit boxes where they're carrying out an investigation looking for, well, said files. But we can definitely sneak those files out. Because, you see, unlike her, 47's pockets can fit an entire warehouse worth of hammers, wrenches, and crowbars, so, you know, a file, I'm sure we'll have no problem hiding one of those. So, we found the key to the deposit box.
Not as bad as that time.
And there's the deposit box.
Semi-incinerated files we have to tape together. Don't remind me. Yeah,
Cronkite.
I'm just saying, maybe
Cronkite?
this isn't so terrible.
What is that? Cronkite report. A pile of papers containing a slew of incriminating evidence suggesting that Director Savalas and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann have been acting recklessly with the bank's money. Oh, now that... that is information that our journalist Ruby Red would kill for. And that is information we will kill with. Providing we figure out how to turn the situation to our advantage. There's Miss Red, Ruby, yeah, Miss Red, over there. Hang on, we're just gonna walk up and hand over the files without explaining. How are you gonna pull that off, 47, without explaining anything?
Is that what I think it is?
Yes. Just make sure the information will be put to good use.
Oh, you can bank on that. Who are you? What's your role in this?
I'm not important. Good luck.
It sounds like Miss Red has quite a scoop on her hands. My guess is this will cause a major market upset, which is sure to bring the director out from her fortified office.
Well, I guess 47, I mean, yeah, actually, I don't know why I'm surprised. 47 has a knack for keeping secrets. Well, he's got to. Otherwise, he'd be going around saying he's a hitman. And the only times 47 does that is in the Hitman movies. A franchise where 47 would rather go all guns blazing than his usual stealth techniques, which seems a bit out of character for me, but I don't know. I suppose watching a bald man sneaking around and knocking people out and taking their disguises really doesn't make for good content. Maybe I should learn from that.
That is Athena Savalas, billionaire banker, Providence herald, and bane of the middle class.
Interesting.
47, that's Fabian Mann, head of accounts at this branch of Milton Fitzpatrick. He should have part of the backup data core on his person.
Not so interesting. I'm more wondering how I'm going to use this situation to my advantage.
God damn.
How much more shit can happen today?
Holy shit!
Motherfucker.
Where's she off to? It appears she is isolating herself. Oh, how convenient. Now, I do apologize for a bit of the jumpiness some of you might have noticed at certain points in this video. You gotta understand that I was really struggling to find space to keep this footage. Anyway, on another note, I have no idea how I'm going to get to her, because although she's isolated herself, her bodyguard is not going to let me through. Well, nothing a coin can't fix. Well, apparently so. Oh, wait, no. Miss Savalas is going to walk out.
Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face. Go.
Okay, how am I going to... I could tailgate her in. Oh, hang on. If I time it properly...
Yes, what is it?
That should not have worked.
Excuse me, I didn't realize... Yes, sir, I've just seen... Well, It's very unfortunate, of course. We did discover evidence of some sort of break-in this morning, but... Well, I'm not sure what's happened. Oh, I assure you, that was the plan all along, sir. We were gathering up intelligence for just that sort of report, sir. Perez is on the floor interviewing people. Dan is looking through all the files. I don't know how... It's a mystery, sir. I mean, someone must have planned this. The break-in. It's too much of a coincidence to have something like this happen following a break-in. Someone's trying to affect the stocks negatively. Oh, absolutely. Very serious. The FBI will get a full report as soon as we can collate it. You can count on it. Very well. I'll call you directly as soon as I know. And please pass on my regards to the rest of the board. Goodbye, sir.
You done? Good. Sorry, I wouldn't want to bother you while you're trying to make a call. That'd be very strange for the person on the other end of the line.
That's the first backup data disk secured. 2 more to locate.
Jolly good. All I need to do now is figure out how to get that data. I mean, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get that data core out. But there is a second option, which I'm not quite sure I want to do, which is to get all the backup disks. On another hand, how the hell I'm going to leave? There is a truck, but I need a key. And I simply haven't the slightest clue where that key is. So, what are my options? I could try and get that key, in which case, well, I'd have to get hopeful. Knowing game logic, I find it would be rather convenient for one of these guards to be carrying the keys to the truck.
Check that out.
So, let's give it a shot. I mean, it's a logical move. And... unfortunately, they don't. Right. Oh, wait. No, that's the coin. Right. So, I think that rules out the truck option. Nothing in the shelves. No one dropped anything down there. There's a crowbar. Don't really need a crowbar. I'll take it anyway. But no key. Right. Okay. That restricts my options. Significantly. Where to next? Well, there is always the front gate, but that's gonna be one hell of a challenge to pull off. Because it's a highly public place, and I'm carrying a data core. Are we sure these guards don't have the key? No. Right. So, this is a fairly unguarded staircase up, so that's good. Which leads to the janitorial room where I went through to get to the back to the lobby without seeing the enforcer. What do we have here? Janitor. Oh, that's not going to help, is it? Unless I claim this is trash, which I don't think they're going to buy it. Can I conceal the... No, I can't conceal the data core here. Well, what good would it do? Alright, just going to leave it here while I do some exploring. Let's see. Don't mind me, just sneaking around. Oh, hang on a minute. Suitcase. Jolly good. Can I... Yes. Right, I've concealed the data core inside a suitcase. Oh, Frank. Please don't recognize me, Frank. Right, jolly good show. All I gotta do is calmly and quietly... Oh! Like I was saying, calmly and quietly exit the bank without being seen. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get past that guy. We do have a few other exit... Well, I think I need a key for all the other ones, so... Alright, just run. And it worked! Jolly good. Mission successful. Jolly good show. 4 stars. Well, I think we did a pretty good job. Got a lot of, I think we unlocked a bunch of good stuff here, I'd presume. And the mission lasted 47 minutes. Oh, that's just perfect. Small gold bar. Waiting area bathroom. Yeah. Bunch of interesting stuff. And on that note, I think it's time to end. Until then, thanks for watching. I'm Barky, and I'll catch you next time.
Olivia has found something interesting. I'll tell you on the way.
Where are we going?
To Paradise, 47.